Hi there guys, thanks for joining us on another Little Knights board game night. Tonight we're playing Quirk. The designer is MMA and this is from Emmerse Studios. With me as usual, I'll have my family. Carla.
Hello.
Nathan. And Alex.
Hi.
Alright. So I'm going to explain Quirk to you as best as I can. We're going to go through the rules and then we're going to show you some gameplay to it. And the gameplay might be a little rough because this is quite an interesting game to film. But suffice to say, there's a deck of 56 cards. It's all nicely shuffled together. Each person gets handed 3 cards. I've taken these 4 cards out so I can show you. These are the 4 types of cards in the game. So the whole point of this game is these character cards right here. If you can get 3 of the same one, say for example, yeah, I've got a musician one. If you can get 3 or 2 other musician cards into your hand, you lay them all 3 out in front of you, and that is a quirk, and you score a point. Person with the most points at the end of the game, or quirks, is the winner. How do you get said cards? Well, this one, the musician, it tells you at the bottom here that you can do sound and actions. So, for example, if I wanted to ask Carla if she had a musician card in her hand, I could go something like like that, and then she would go
Quirk.
which means she doesn't have one, and I draw a card from the top of the deck. So basically, this is an amalgamation of what I would say Go Fish and charades. So you're trying to do these actions and little sound effects and stuff to collect the quirks, but there's some other things that can happen. Once a quirk's in play, you can play a tactics card on your turn to steal said quirks from people. So for example, this one here says it's a zoo card and it says take 1 animal quirk from another player. So you will see obviously that if they're an animal, like if you got 3 chickens or whatever, you can steal that from them. But there are cards to defend off, or defend, like the quirk off. So if someone tries to steal a card from you and you have one of these in hand, you can play it and go, sod off, it's my quirks. And then the last type of card is this one, which is the skip card. After you've played your action, so either you've asked someone for a card or you've tried to steal some cards, you can then make someone, even yourself, skip a turn. So those are the 4 cards in the game. Each person will keep going round and trying to collect as many quirks as they can. The most important rule, I suppose, is if you got less than 3 cards in your hand, you always draw immediately up to 3. And then every time you ask someone for a card and they don't have it, you just get to draw a new card, and we keep going around until the deck runs out. Once the deck is empty, you count up how many quirks you got. The person with the most is the winner. And that is that. So each of us has been dealt 3 cards already, as you can tell. And Carla, do you want to start?
I will. Nathan. Meow.
So he doesn't have one of those, what he thinks Carla is doing, so she gets to draw one from the top of the deck. And now it goes on to his turn. If she had 3 cards of the same, i.e. 3 meows, then she can lay them out in front of her immediately. Or in fact, you have to. You can't keep them in your hand. Right, Nathan? What do you got, and who are you going to ask?
Daddy.
Yes.
Moo.
Moo?
Yeah.
No, I don't have any. Go, draw a card. There you go. Alex.
Mom. Polly want a
Go Quirk.
Alright. I am going to ask you, Carla. Bark, 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 bark.
You can go Quirk.
Ah. Alright, you'll go. So obviously, as an example, while we're playing here, I've just asked Carla for a particular card, and we all heard you can't ask someone for a card you don't have. So, for example, in my case, the sound I just made for the card, I have to have one of those in my hand. So if one of the other 2, i.e. these 2, know what that is and have one in their hand, they could ask me and steal my one that I have. So they got to watch it. We got to watch out for that. So Carla, who are you asking?
Alex.
Nope.
Meh.
Meh.
He doesn't have any. Right, Nathan, what you got?
Alex, go. Have you been daydreaming?
What?
Why? Oh.
Alright, so Nathan, before you play that, you could still ask someone for a card and then play that on Alex. So, do you want to ask him for a card first and then play that on him?
Alex. No. Yes. Then give me. What? I didn't know what you're doing.
Look at him.
What?
You know what he's doing.
I know. What are you doing? Winking.
First of all, you aren't allowed to ask, and you're not supposed to tell him.
So, do you have one of those in your head?
No.
Alright, so and Nathan, you get to draw a card. And then you can add insult to injury, you can make him skip his turn. Do you still want to play it?
Yeah.
Alright, so Alex, show your sad face. Alright, so I asked Carla last time, so I'm going to ask you, Nathan. Bark, 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 bark.
Go fish.
Ow. Alright. Carla.
Jason.
Yeah.
Meh.
Nope. Quirk. Alright, Nathan. So we'll go again. As you can see, the turns go pretty quick.
Say maximum hand size.
Okay, go.
Alex.
What do you want?
Moo.
Are you doing a sheep, Alex?
That was some sort of hybrid.
Alright, Alex, your turn.
Okay. Dad.
Yeah. Nope. Go Quirk. Alright, well actually, I've asked everyone else. Alex?
What?
Bark, 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 bark. Man, no one's got any of these. Alright, Carla?
Alex.
Yeah. No. You're gonna have to remind yourself of it.
Nathan?
Hmm?
Come on, someone's got to get a Quirk soon.
Mummy.
Hmm.
Meh. Meh.
You're stealing my card, huh? There we go.
Alright, so if you have 3 now, Nathan, you can play them out in front of you. I imagine you only got the 2.
I only got 2.
Oh, so
You're supposed to tell him that. You're not supposed to ask.
do you need the toilet?
No.
I take it you're asking me something and not asking me to pause the video so you can go to the toilet.
No.
No, now I'm confused.
I
I
don't
think
know
so are
why
the people at the moment.
I just did that.
So it's your turn. Are you asking someone a question?
Oh. I've only had one turn. Body want a cracker?
Polly want a cracker? What could that be? No, I don't have any. Go Quirk. Man, we've been really unlucky. No one's got any cards. Alright, so I've asked everyone for those. So how about Nathan?
Go fish.
Okay. Got it?
Jason.
Yeah. Oh no!
Thank you.
Damn it. Alright. So, Nathan? It's your go. Don't worry, I got these.
What? What did you see?
Need help, lady?
No,
Okay.
I'm just finding my one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Daddy. Meh, meh, meh.
Unfortunately not, my boy. Go Quirk.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
Yours?
Okay.
Wait.
He's not
I think
on his
it's...
turn.
Sorry, that was my fault.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You got... Oh, did you pick up the sheep?
Yeah. From that, I picked up a sheep.
So now you got 3.
Director's
Well done.
cut.
Take 1 action quirk from another player. She's not taking it from you.
Because see, you see the little hand? You don't have a little hand, so you can't take that one.
Alright, my turn. Nathan. Arrgh, Mister.
Go fish. So funny.
Alright, Carla.
I actually don't remember who I've asked what.
It says bottom on the drum.
So this is my
Daddy.
headache. Yes.
Meow.
Oh, I just picked it up.
Thank you.
I was going to so ask you that when it came around to my turn.
Get off my cards. Yeah. And
Ne-
just look at that, Dad.
Nathan, your turn.
Okay. Quirk. Oh, nah. Money.
Go Quirk.
Alright, Fred, what you got?
Okay. Oh no. Mommy? I don't know if I've already asked you this.
Go Quirk.
Alright. Alex.
Yeah.
Arrgh.
Me out here to go sail here. Shit, she died.
Ooh, someone asked me. Who did ask me this? Right, got it?
I'm now wondering if it's me.
No, I don't know.
I had to try.
Go quick.
Shout, don't shout.
Go quick. Right, Nathan. What you got?
Daddy.
Yeah? No, go quick.
See what I mean?
But it's so cute.
Daddy.
Yeah? Nope, go quick.
Okay.
Are we all trying it now? Like, oh, who asked that?
So I gotta think, who asked me this? The problem is, all your animal sounds must sound the same. Alex. Is it you? No, is it you? No, I'm gonna go with you. Moo!
No, that was Nathan.
Ah!
You should have told me that.
Alright. So, I think...
So you need to go Quirk now.
Oh, yes. So, I think you guys get the general idea of what's going on here. We're gonna play through the rest of the deck. As you can see, it's getting quite thin pretty quickly.
No, we're going to play,
And
baby.
we're just gonna stop filming.
Stop filming so we can play properly.
And we're gonna finish off the game, and then we'll come back with our who won. Would it be me? Would it be these two? And we'll get back to you with what we thought of the game. Alrighty, we've finished the game. As you can see, the deck is empty, and we've scored our quirks. In last place is Carla with 2. Shame on you, Carla.
That's
Shame on you.
She did actually have more, but I stole them. Nathan, you're in 3rd place with 3. And then Alex and I have tied for 1st place with 4 each.
No, I'm second.
So...
Mommy's last. You were first. I'm second.
Alright,
Mommy's
fine.
last.
Me and Alex have decided, because we don't know what the tiebreaker is for join first. So Emma, if you see this video, could you please comment below and tell us what the tiebreaker will be. But we're going to break this by a rock, paper, scissors game. You ready? 1, 2, 3. What? Come on, let's try it again.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Ah, you win. Alright, so...
I'm second.
Just out of interest sake, I forgot to use this during the gameplay turn, but we're using the prototype Omni tray from Steve Green from Fatgate Gaming that holds the cards. So obviously Nathan, as he was drawing more cards, was starting to get a bit tough to hold them. So this houses the cards for him nicely. But anyway, now that we've finished the game of Quirk, let's have a chat with the family, see what they thought. Let's start with Carla. What did you think, Carla? What do you think of this game and this playthrough, and how you were really bad at it?
This is one of those type of games where when Jason brought it home and said, right, let's play this game, I thought, oh, no. But I have to say, in a family setting, and I expect probably in a easygoing group, this is an immense amount of fun. It's actually far more fun than what it is when it's described. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure whether it came through in the gameplay, but while we were playing it, off camera, all sorts of things were happening.
Yeah, it was literally the turn after I switched off the camera, it all went crazy.
Yeah,
everyone's stealing from everyone.
We basically just ended up, the boys being relaxed, and we end up kind of to and froing quite a lot. And actually, it's quite an interesting interaction. So I have to say, as a family game, what I thought we would play maybe once or twice ever, we've now taken this on holiday with us. It's a very easy, very fun game. Deceptively fun, considering how simplistic it is. It was and is a very fun little game. I think it's probably one of the keepers for us. So I'm assuming you're now going to ask me for a rating, which I'm going to say I don't do. My ratings are literally either I like it and I want to keep it, or I don't, and I like this one, I want to keep it.
All right. How about you, Nathan? Do you like this game?
I really
Come closer.
do like it.
So you do like it. What's your favorite bit about it? Do you like making the actions and the sounds?
I don't really know.
Well, it was evident the fact that during the gameplay turn, when we were about to switch off the camera, and he was like, "No, I still want to play." That just makes it obviously summarizes how he feels about the game. I really enjoyed this game a lot as well. I mean, like we said, we took it on holiday with us, and it's a really good fun. The kids love it. And how about you, Alex? What about you?
Can you do you first? I'm still thinking.
All right, fine. So, from my perspective, I had a similar thought to Carla. I mean, when I from the BGE, Nick from Board Deck and Dice, he had this first, and told Emmerse Gaming to give me a call about checking it out. And when I heard about it, I heard it was just go fish with charades. I was like, oh my god, what's this going to be like? So we played it the first night, and I laughed my ass off. It was so fun. It is actually a really good game. I really enjoy it a lot. It's so simple. It's literally just 4 cards on your turn, play the card, and have a laugh. I think overall, I would prefer, or I would love, if they made more decks of cards, because we've played this game probably 20, 30 times now, and we know, like, when someone makes an action, like if Carla's making the chicken sound or whatever, I know immediately what that surprise of what the hell is she doing? Make that sound is that surprise is gone now for us, because we've played this game to death. So I would love if they had some more cards, just so you can add some more decks to it to bulk it out so that there's a little more variety. But other than that, I think it's a really good game, and I would really highly recommend to go check it out. I mean, it's so quick. It's 15 to 30 minutes, it says on the box, with ages 7+. Nathan's 5, turning 6 in 4.5 months' time, and he plays this game perfectly fine. I mean, he might need a help occasionally with one of the, reading the cards or something, but overall, I think he does perfectly well at a 5-year-old level.
I think I have to say, considering this game is kind of self-explanatory and essentially a whole game, there would be nothing stopping them from producing just another Quirk that was sold as a separate entity and could be played as a separate entity, but could be merged.
Yeah, it actually says
completely different.
I mean, this is the rules pamphlet. It's so simple, but it actually says on one of the frequently asked questions, it says, "Will there be expansion packs for Quirk?" And then the answer was, "We would love to make expansions for Quirk. If you really enjoy our game, please share it with your friends, and we hope to delight you in the future with extra fun cards." and it says you can, if you want to support them, go on their Facebook page and follow them on Twitter and so on and so on. And I would definitely suggest it, because I would love to see some more cards for this game, because it's super fun. I mean, even in we're talking about in a family environment, because this is a Little Knights video, but I can see us playing this with our friends. You know, if we went away for a weekend somewhere with our friends and we had a few beers, I would think this would be quite a laugh as well.
No, absolutely, and this is what I was saying with easygoing groups, I think, and beginner groups or more advanced groups, it doesn't matter. Don't prejudge this game. It's actually, because it's so interactive, it motivates you to play outside of your comfort zone a little bit. And when everybody's doing it, the results every single time, no matter how many times you played it, the results are funny. You genuinely, you laugh and you remember it and you record, you kind of mention it in passing. And none of them make you do really obnoxious things. I mean, it's like you can make a sound of a pig, or make the sound of a dog. My boys are quite happy to make all sorts of actions and movements happily, but I am not. However, I feel perfectly comfortable playing this. This doesn't force me outside of some sort of comfort zone. People think, when they think charades, sometimes they think that you're going to be forced to do something you don't
actually.
Act silly, something outside of your character. This doesn't make you do that, but it allows you to ease up a little bit and have some fun. So,
all right, Alex, what do you think?
For a game so simple as Quirk, it is immensely fun. That's all I'm going to say.
You took all that time to think about that?
Maybe.
Would you like to see more cards as well?
Yeah, I think after a while, and you played it a lot, we haven't played it like 20 times, we've played it about 10. So you over-exaggerated it, but it's still fun with the cards we have. It would be more fun with the surprise like you get in the first few games you play. Like the model card, when we were trying to figure out that people were trying to make model actions.
Show us how you make the model.
Do you have a suggestion for a new card?
Alien.
Okay. Well, just for interest, Alex is 9, turns 10 this Sunday.
3 days.
Yeah, and you enjoy this game, don't you? Would you play with your friends if we weren't playing with?
Yeah, sure.
And you could play it at school as well, couldn't you?
If I had it at school and they agreed, sure.
Well, there you go. I think this is a definite thumbs up from the Little Knights. This is a good fun game, and we'll be playing this for a long time to go. Isn't that right, boys?
Yo!
All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you guys got the general gist of this, and if you like it, please go support them, because I would love to see another deck of cards. Cheers.
Bye.
Emma May.